Hey, how's it going? Doing a brew today. Kind of excited about this one because I'm trying a can kit that I've never done before. And I've heard some good things about it. Some people out there have made it and they swear by it, I suppose. And that is the Thomas Cooper's Selection India Pale Ale. And that's by Cooper's. So there it is there. One person I've followed on YouTube who makes this quite a lot is Craig Faraway. He says it's a really good kit, and he makes it with some DME, dry malt extract, and that's what I've got here. I actually got the light hopped spray malt. Because I want this to be quite a hoppy beer. Apparently the can has got some bitterness, although people out there are saying, you know, it's better to add some more hops anyway. So yeah, got that, so that'll hopefully give it a bit more body and maybe a little bit more bitterness. See how it goes. So I'm going to boil that and the can obviously. And here I've got some, what do they call it? Liquid brewing sugar by Brewtech. Just picked it up at the supermarket. What has it got in it? Sugar made from maize starch. So that's what that is. I'm going to chuck that in as well, so that'll give me my fermentability. Well, additionally to the can and the spray malt. So that's how that goes. And here I've got my yeast starter. This is US 05 yeast. I started that last night, kept it in the cupboard in the dark, so yep, hopefully that's all good to go. The way I do my yeast starters is by what do. I pretty much just get the dried yeast, pop it in, add some like lukewarm water, and then I just tip in just a tiny bit of sugar just to sort of excite it and get it going a little bit. I've never really bothered with yeast nutrients. Some people say it's good and some people say I guess I'm one of those people that, you know, just an extra thing to have to add to the beer, you know. Don't want to have to stuff around with that, so no, I've had good results without it, so yeah. And the hops we're going to use right here. So these are 100 gram hop pellet bags from New Zealand hops. Yes, New Zealand hops. So what we're going to use is Motueka, 200 grams of Motueka. It's got a 7.3% alpha acid content, so it's sort of like, you know, it's around the middle. This is quite a tasty hop, so a lot of it is going towards flavour, and I'll try to do a little bit of aroma as well. Maybe I'll make some hop tea and then throw some in towards the end of the overall boil as well. See how that goes. This is pretty much just a play around sort of beer. I'm just going to add some things that I haven't really, you know, added before and see what it comes out like. So that's cool. Now on the can itself, let's just check, what does it say? It gives you some brewing tips and it sort of walks you through you know, what they recommend, and they say they recommend mixing this brew with 500 grams of light dry malt and 300 grams of dextrose or sugar. So we're kind of going along those lines. That is 500 grams, so we've got that covered, and so that's a kilo, so it's probably going to be a fairly strong beer. We'll see how we go. I don't want it to be too strong, but then again, you've got to use that can, so see how it goes. They do say in this one, yeah, I think on this one they're going for the 23 litres again. I am totally keen to get some more flavour out of my beer, so this time round I'm going to go 20 litres instead of 23. See if that, you know, brings forward more malt flavour, and I don't know, it might be a little bit stronger that way as well, so we'll have to be careful. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and where I'm up to at the moment, I've just rinsed and washed my utensils and things, so I'll use this one here for boiling, this one here for the hop tea, and yeah, it's just some extra things, the spigot and the measuring device and the airlock, so yeah, got all that stuff sorted out there. So yeah, I'll have to get onto the boil shortly, and while that's happening I will get this stuff sanitized. This is already done, so that's cool, don't have to worry about that. Alright, so that's pretty much what I'm up to at the moment, and yeah, I might make another video sort of halfway through and explain what I'm up to and how things are going. Right, so I've got my hot tea pot boiling there, so I shall pop in the gauze cloth like so. Just helps stop all the little bits getting out of the hops and murking it up a bit. Cool, just pop that there. Right, into the hot tea, I've decided that I will try and grab about 100 grams. She's going to be a tasty beer. Gosh, if I can get this open. Right, here we go. That's better. That smells delicious. Hops always smell good when they're fresh, right? Those guys in there. Pretty much decided with this one, I'm not going to, not really going to bother with, yeah, with dry hopping it. I'm quite keen on flavour on this one, and I don't want to really, yeah, I don't really want the beer to have too much of a aroma. Quite interested in flavour, so let that boil for, say, maybe 10-15 minutes, and at the same time I've got this big pot going, and that's where we're going to put the cans, which at the moment are just in some hot water, so they're getting all sorted. Rightio, so the hops are they're just on a nice little rolling boil there. Cool. We've got the big one boiling now. Going to add in the dry malt extract, 500 grams, and that is lightly hopped. So smells good. It smells real good. Cool. Right, that's in there. Yeah. Smells like mashing grains. Good. Make sure we get that all mixed through. Don't really want any lumps left over. Yeah, because it's a powder, that can happen quite easily. Got to be careful on that. Don't really want any to stuck on the bottom and burn either, because we're doing a boil here. I mean, it's quite likely that could happen. I've heard people say that they're not too keen on dry malt extracts because it has sort of a burning effect to it. So we'll just be careful here, and we'll just stir that up. Cool. That's nice. And what I might do, just to minimise burning, I might actually just take it off the element, turn that off for a moment, and I'll get this can opened, and then that way I know it's not going to burn, it's off the heat, and we've got a little bit of time to get the can loaded in. I'll get some water, some hot water, and I'll clean that out shortly. Get the next guy in. So this is the brewing sugar. Quite a lot going into this. It'll be pretty hot, so there'll be some coming out of it. Alright, some hot water for that as well. I'll just give that a stir for now, just so I can make sure it's not there. Just listening to some Ramstein while brewing. Been listening to those guys for a while. Some good music. If you're into hard rock and that sort of thing, which you should be. Alright. Just from the bottom, you know. Alright. There we go. Just got on a slow boil because I'm scared that it's going to boil over. Really don't want that to happen. Yep, so we're on the last stage now, and going to add the rest of the hops. Another crazy 100 grams going in. Smell that? Smells so good. And the new hops go in. Rightio, so I've got the fermenter all clean and sanitised. Get that guy out of there for just a moment. Put him over here. It's a bit cleaner over there. What I want to do is get our wort that we've just boiled and pop her in. Right. Pot surprisingly clean after that. Bring that over there. There it is there, just sort of collected it in here. Pour that in. A lot of hop juice. Up the fermenter now with water. Make some really nice cold water. And fill it up to the 20 litre mark. So yeah, that's pretty much it until we add the yeast, I suppose. Rightio, so yep, that's all topped up and mixed up, so that's all good. Just got the yeast here.